Today I come to you from the Chill Factor in Manchester. I played hooky for half a day and I booked myself a ski lesson because we're going back to skiing for the first time since 2019. And I'm a competent skier, but I'm not a confident skier. And after a 3-year break, I just was getting quite anxious about the holiday. So I booked myself in for a lesson, and I have to say, I'm feeling so much better for doing that, and I'm going to have one more just before we go. And it just made me think about how training design isn't something that you necessarily do all the time. So you may sort of not design for quite a few months, and it's easy to get rusty. Like me with my skiing, I found myself, I was still competent, but I was having to think about it an awful lot. So I was back into that conscious competence and just skiing with other people of a similar level and having just these little tips from the instructor. So we didn't start from basics. It was just, you're doing this okay, you're doing that okay. This would make it even better. Has really done wonders, not only for my technique, but also for my confidence as well, which is very, very important. And it just really made me think about, in terms of our own development, and obviously this links to the membership, and that's what it's all about. It's not about taking people back to basics unless that's what they need. And it's not, if I'm totally honest with you, it's not for Olympic standard training designers either. It's for people who are basically competent, who perhaps aren't as practiced as they would like to be, who perhaps a little bit rusty, just want to know that they're doing things right. So that's what the membership is all about, but also, thinking about our own training design. Sometimes we throw the kitchen sink at people, when actually all they need is 1 or 2 really specific things that will make a huge amount of difference to their practice. So a couple of things for us to think about on this Monday Musing. One is about our own development and where do we get that from, and how do we make sure that we don't slip into bad habits and we keep topping up our skills. And the other is for the designing that we do for other people, to make sure that we're not using sledgehammers to crack nuts. And sometimes just focusing on a couple of things, but focusing on them really intensely, can have a much bigger impact than trying to cover everything in a short amount of time. And with that, I'm going to have a coffee and get back to work. See you soon.